I'm Mona Marie from FEU Manila, and I will take you on an interview for a better insight of leadership. This interview would explain and give a better understanding of what it is and its use for us students. So good day, sir. Good day, Judge Albert Cansino. Know that first of all, we would like to really for being with us. I know like this, but this interview will take that long. Also, this interview aims to know your insights about what leadership is, because we believe that you are an expert in this this field. So first of all, I would love to introduce myself. I am Dulay. I'm from Bachelor of Science in Accountancy under the Institute of Business Accounting and Finance from SE Manila. So, if you don't mind, let's start here. So, for you, sir, or for you, George, what do you imply leadership?
If I would define what leadership is, leadership is motivating others to achieve a certain goal. That's in short version. That's it.
Thank you, sir. For the next question, it's about describing the key big actions and behaviors of the person that you experience as your best leader.
He or she should be more intelligent and empathic, and also he or she should be a person of integrity. Yun lang yung tingin ko basic qualities. Aside from if there will be others, that's good also. For me, those are the three minimum qualities that I think good leadership.
For you, sir, are leaders made or both?
For me, no, it should be both. Kasi leaders are made in that sense because leadership requires experience and skills which are not acquired at birth. Those are qualities that would require training and exposure to practical scenarios and to everyday work exposure. And I would say both because leaders are also born, because not all people are born with personality traits that a good leader should have.
So, who are your role models? What are their characteristics? What are your standards as a leader?
My role model would be before when I was with the Court of Appeals. I worked for more than 3 years. My boss then was Justice Rose Vicente. Female siya. So, she was intelligent, family-oriented, and a person of integrity. So, when you have a leader that you like that who you look up to, you would not have a hard time following.
Next point, what have you learned from?
One thing I've learned is you do not have to be a tyrant or tough to be a leader. As I've said, from my definition of being a leader, just need to inspire and motivate your people. And by that, you can ask them easily to follow you. So, as long as you inspire them and you motivate them and they look up to you, I think following comes easy.
So next question po, what are some of the actions you take care to create climate for change and encourage listening?
Dito sa scenario namin sa office, when I was new to this office, newly appointed to this position, I had a meeting uh, with my staff, and I asked them yung mga problem areas sa office, mas matalas na rin saan. So, they are already aware of the problem areas and mga common issues that they encounter every day. So, I had a meeting and I asked them yung mga problems, and then we hold a discussion, and we formulate solution based on also their suggestions. Also, I ask them to improvise in certain situations without necessarily breaking rules of the office or breaking protocol. So that way, I can, I believe I'm encouraging them to adapt and adapt to change, and yes, in certain extent to take risks, but that, as I've said, that break protocol rules.
What can leaders do to help others in the organization see the future?
Just need for me, just need to teach them to adapt to change. So by teaching them to adapt to change and to certain situations, they can foresee what's coming. They can foresee the future in a way that they can easily adapt, they can easily think of solutions to tackle the issue.
Next, what are the 3 things that can be done to improve each leadership practice?
You can enhance leadership skills by lecturing on new methods and developments in the area. I think as the years pass by. And number 2, you could also do leadership trainings, practice. You could also show to leaders possible work scenarios, and then teach them how to act on those different scenarios. Job. And number 3, and teach them to adapt to modernization. So,
What are the things that you can do to continue learning to be a leader?
number 1, you should listen to your subordinates. Number 2, ayun, ang sabi ko na, you adapt to change, to encounter new problems, or encounter updates, and for example, modernization efforts on the part of the Supreme Court. And number 3, continue to motivate people.
Let's tell me about the time you struggled with work-life balance.
I was appointed as judge. I was then public prosecutor kasi I was fiscal before I was appointed. And there was a big difference. Malayo yung trabaho ng pagiging judge, yung prosecutor, from prosecutor. Yung judge requires to conduct hearings every day, Friday, and then decide on cases. So, mas demanding in terms of time and in terms of skills din. Kasi nabigay everything. Compared to prosecutor, kasi hearing ka, prosecutors only are from one side, whereas from the judge, you hear both sides and then you rule on both sides. So, mas comprehensive yung trabaho. During that time, nagkaroon ako ng problems sa time management, aside sa deputy management judge. ng trabaho para sa akin. And I did manage eventually. And I did it by asking help and support from my wife and also from the family. So, hindi maiwasan, can't avoid na mapabayaan yung aspects ng buhay mo sa family, sa mother. So, I think then was, I asked help from my wife. Hindi ko magawa, hindi ko na magawa. Nag-manage ko my job. So, siya yung sumasa. And also, I asked help also support from my children. So, they would need to understand na yung mga dati ginagawa ko. Nagiging na parang oras kasi I can no longer accommodate certain
How do you monitor the performance of individual team members?
Speaking from our office, the Supreme Court, yung mother agency namin, they have this performance rating form. They give us this performance rating form at the end of every semi-annually, so at the end of every 6 months. They did that for us in June and December. So, nandun sa form yung mga per position, bawat tao in their positions. Nandun yung mga job description nila when they were appointed with their positions. And kung ano yung mga ginawa nila during the 6-month period of that particular year. So, we grade them based on that, yung mga pinagay namin yung pinatrabaho namin sa mga and how they perform on those tasks that we grade them. So, that's how we monitor the performance ng individuals and performance.
In what specific ways do you want to be here?
If we are leader, you should be personal integrity and also intelligence. So, naisip ko rin na wala silang nakikita na ginagawa ko hindi maganda part sa government and namin. You lead by example. It's kind of engage in corruption through those being an example to the people. They would also, but they will realize that not necessarily when asking them that they will see you follow the rules and you do their job against motivate them to do their job also.
For the last question, how would you describe your leadership skill or style?
Ako, I just lead by example. As I said, try my best to show to my staff the style of people and to avoid as much as possible avoid corruption. We do what is asked. Not necessarily 100% every time, but we do our best in every task.
So basically, this your leadership style is leadership.
Yes, so, and typically by example.
That's all, sir. Thank you so much for your time, and also we really appreciate your kindness at this time. This will be great and be a great help to us, especially that we are still first years, and also for the future generations. It's such an honor to have a interview with you today, sir.
In the interview with the presiding Judge Cansino about leadership, key themes emerged surrounding the judge's perspectives on effective leadership within the judicial context. The judge emphasized the importance of integrity, impartiality, and a deep commitment to upholding the law. Leadership, according to the judge, involves not only making sound legal decisions but also fostering a courtroom environment that promotes fairness and respect. Also, he highlighted the significance of clear communication and ability to inspire confidence among colleagues, legal professionals, and the public. Overall, the interview shed light on the multi-phase nature of leadership in a judicial setting, emphasizing qualities like integrity, effective communication, and adaptability as essential components for success. Again, this is Danseco News You Can Trust.